Little Nightmares 2 wraps tension and atmosphere into every shadow. The eerie world, paired with clever puzzles and smart level design, keeps the mind engaged and senses alert. Mono and Six's silent journey through unsettling environments feels tense without ever needing words. The audio design deepens every step, creak, and distant echo. There's weight in each movement, every chase, each narrow escape. With its rich mood, smart pacing, and distinct art direction, this sequel stays memorable long after the final moment fades. Journey to the Savage Planet is a vibrant, hilarious sci-fi adventure packed with colorful creatures and oddball humor. The game keeps things fresh with creative exploration and satisfying upgrades that reward curiosity. Environments are imaginative, and the tone leans into absurdity in the best way. Smart level design and co-op gameplay add depth without ever feeling overwhelming. It's the kind of offbeat adventure that keeps attention locked with its wit, strange alien life forms, and rewarding progression through its layered world. Ghostrunner slashes through cyberpunk chaos with razor-sharp precision. Lightning-quick movement, wall running, and one-hit kills make every moment feel razor-edged and purposeful. The synth-heavy soundtrack pulses in sync with the tension, keeping the adrenaline high. Each level demands focus, timing, and mastery, rewarding those who embrace its punishing rhythm. It's not just about reflexes, it's a puzzle of motion and momentum. An intense climb through neon-lit ruins that satisfies those who crave a challenge with style and speed. Wallachia Reign of Dracula hits hard with old-school action and tough-as-nails gameplay. It's a challenging throwback to classic side-scrollers, packed with precise platforming, responsive controls, and a satisfying difficulty curve. The hand-drawn visuals and voice acting help sell the gothic atmosphere, while the soundtrack pushes the intensity even further. There's a real sense of reward after every level, making it hard to put down. A solid choice for those who appreciate sharp mechanics and retro design done right.
Explore an uncharted world of hidden
Roki is a modern adventure game in which players go into a mystical northern land teeming with magic and terrifying creatures. The game has a broad range of characters, including creatures that might be friendly or creepy. For opening old tunnels and unravel the wood's mysteries, players must seek down long-forgotten items. Tove keeps track of her development in her notebook, which she considers a precious item. Roki appeals to gamers of various backgrounds with its non-violent gameplay, user-friendly controls.
Shouldn't exist, but do.
Eastward is a pixel art adventure with a nostalgic 90-second feel and a touching story at its core. The visuals are rich with detail, environments feel alive, and the soundtrack perfectly matches every moment. Dialogue is witty, characters feel genuine, and exploration rewards curiosity with small, memorable moments. Combat is simple yet satisfying, and the puzzle design encourages thoughtful progression. This is a game that quietly grows more meaningful the deeper it goes, leaving a lasting impression long after the final scene fades. Swords and Souls Neverseen keeps things simple but seriously fun. Training sessions are addictive, battles feel rewarding, and leveling up becomes a satisfying loop. The mix of humor and light RPG mechanics makes it easy to get into and hard to put down. Each upgrade, skill, and stat increase feels meaningful without being overwhelming. Visuals are colorful, the soundtrack is upbeat, and the whole setup encourages just one more run. It's the kind of game that quietly eats hours in the best way. Pathway sets a strong tone with its pixel art style and strategic turn-based combat. Each run feels fresh with procedural maps and squad-based encounters that reward smart decisions. Managing resources, choosing dialogue paths, and unlocking character backstories adds layers to the journey. The music carries a moody charm, and the pacing keeps exploration engaging without dragging. For anyone into strategy with a touch of retro flair, This game hits a satisfying balance between planning and action without becoming overwhelming. INMOST is a dark, atmospheric puzzle platformer with a distinct pixel art style and layered storytelling. The game moves through 3 interconnected characters, each adding depth to a melancholic narrative. Clever puzzles, moody sound design, and emotional weight carry the tone throughout. Every shadow, flicker, and whisper contributes to a dense world filled with quiet tension. The pacing is deliberate, rewarding those who pay attention. With just the right touch of mystery and sorrow, INMOST leaves a lasting impression that lingers long after the end. Wargroove is a turn-based tactics game that hits a sweet spot between accessibility and depth. The pixel art is crisp, with animations that pop, and the soundtrack sets the tone just right. Each commander has unique skills that change how battles play out, keeping each mission feeling fresh. The map editor and custom campaigns add tons of replay value. It's easy to jump into, but mastering its mechanics takes real planning. A great pick for anyone who enjoys smart strategy and creative gameplay.
Vessels, but not me.
A fascinating adventure with clever warriors in an action-packed universe teeming with legendary animals and mysterious contraptions. Enjoy solitary adventures or join forces with buddies in local co-op mode. The right stick provides an intuitive and fluid gaming experience, allowing you to operate your weapon and perform complicated battle moves. Conquer the complexities of the varied battle system, outwit crafty foes, and face intimidating bosses. With a dynamic fighting system, you may experiment with different combinations, swap between characters, and use opponent powers to your advantage. Raging Loop weaves an intense psychological mystery wrapped in layers of folklore and suspense. Its story-driven gameplay keeps the tension high as each death reveals more of the chilling truth behind the village's cursed ritual. Characters evolve in meaningful ways, and choices carry real weight, encouraging replays to uncover every angle. With sharp writing and an atmosphere thick with dread, it's hard not to keep digging deeper. A gripping tale that rewards curiosity with rich storytelling and unexpected depth. Jenny LeClue is a compelling narrative of mystery, adventure, and self-discovery. Jenny sets out on a daring mission to discover the truth when her mother is wrongfully convicted of murder in the lovely village of Arthurton. With her acute mind and analytical abilities, she discovers buried clues and clears her mother's name. The interactive tale is set in a wonderfully constructed setting with hand-drawn aesthetics, allowing players to explore the town's different residents and discover hidden truths. Your decisions will influence the fates of Jenny and her mother, putting you on the edge of your seat. Terraria is a one-of-a-kind adventure game with over 5,000 objects, 25 NPCs, and 400 foes. Town slimes, essential equipment like shell phone and terraformer, new build tools like Roublemaker and Hand of Creation, and new blocks and decorations like reef blocks and ancient bricks are all part of the most recent content release. Don't dig up. Get fixed, boy, and no traps are among the new world seeds. Inventory enhancements, numerical health meters, monster modifications, and a melee redesign are among the changes. Pawarumi is a modern shoot-'em-up game set in a dystopian universe ruled by the Council's totalitarian authority. As ABZU, the experienced pilot of the Chikaru, you must navigate a dystopian terrain, master the Chikaru's unique skills, and discover the secret truth behind the Council's repressive dictatorship. The game has a smooth 60 frames per second gameplay, a blend of pre-Columbian aesthetics and sci-fi elements, a gripping Peruvian electro-metal music, and accomplishments that unlock a magnificent image gallery. Chasm is an action-adventure game in which players must cross perilous mines and battle diverse adversaries, each with their own set of strengths and weaknesses. players may improve their talents and earn new skills by using various weapons and skill trees. The game's setting is lush and immersive with woods, tunnels, and castles to explore. Players can find ancient relics and strong equipment, which can provide them new skills. However, there are hazards in the world such as traps and riddles. The game's gorgeous pixel art visuals and ambient soundtrack provide a sense of discovery and adventure. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a fantastic return to classic Metroidvania style with a vast castle full of secrets to explore. The combat feels satisfying, with a wide variety of weapons and abilities that keep gameplay fresh and engaging. The soundtrack complements the eerie atmosphere perfectly, creating a compelling backdrop. The character progression is deep, allowing for customization that suits different playstyles. It's a rewarding adventure packed with content that keeps players coming back for more. The highly acclaimed adventure, helmed by Swedish filmmaker Josef Fares, now includes a new multiplayer element unique to Nintendo Switch. In single-player mode, players may control two brothers or team up with a friend to explore the touching story. The multiplayer mode allows players to collaborate to conquer obstacles and reveal mysteries. The multiplayer mode adds a new level to the game's plot, gameplay, and graphics. The Hellwarders are a group of ancient warriors who must band together to defeat the approaching demon hordes. With their exceptional skills and talents, they must battle Hellspawn and deploy an army of knights, archers, and magicians to fortify their defense. The game blends action RPG aspects with tower defense gameplay, enabling players to select from 3 distinct characters, each with his own set of weapons, skills, and powers. As they go, they will obtain beacons that may be utilized to improve their skills and uncover powerful artifacts. ABZU is an aquatic journey produced by Journey and Flower that features a colorful underwater environment full of life and brilliant colors. As a diver, you travel the ocean with fluid acrobatics and beautiful swimming controls, discovering new species inspired by genuine organisms and creating a profound relationship with aquatic life. Engage with schools of fish that react dynamically to your presence and possible predators. Explore magnificent seascapes and intricate aquatic ecosystems, and descend into the ocean's depths to find ancient mysteries and perils. Valthirian Arc Hero School Story is a refreshing mix of RPG and school management that keeps players engaged with its thoughtful progression system. Building and customizing a school while training heroes feels rewarding, and the turn-based battles are satisfying and strategic without being overwhelming. The characters have personality and growth, making the school feel alive. The game strikes a nice balance between management and adventure, creating a unique and enjoyable journey from the early stages to later challenges. A satisfying journey for those who enjoy nurturing their own team of heroes. Begin a difficult journey in Alwa's Awakening, a gripping adventure platform game that immerses players in a large linked environment. Use your magic staff to solve puzzles, combat adversaries, and defeat fearsome monsters to help liberate Alwa. In this wonderful 8-bit adventure, use your platforming abilities to uncover hidden mysteries and progress through the game. The game features simple controls that are easy to understand while still providing a significant challenge, similar to the difficulty level found in older games. In this turn-based strategy game, players take control of sophisticated futuristic mechs tasked with protecting towns against enormous beasts. To defeat the Vek, the game's terrible foes, a precise technique is required. Players must study and plan their replies to opponent attacks. As they go, they may add to their armament, find new weaponry, and recruit pilots. Failure is unacceptable since they have another chance to change history by sending aid back in time. The continuous quest of triumph demonstrates humanity's will to live and prosper. Shio is a narrative about a masked hero who travels through dream sequences to uncover his past. Despite the opaque nature, mistranslations, and mistakes, the message is simple but effective. Players can locate hidden things to learn more. The game's gameplay shines with a simple platforming structure that never gets boring. Players progress through obstacle course-style stages, avoiding dangers and skillfully connecting with lanterns to generate momentum. The game's mechanics are fascinating and never dull, making it a must-play for genre lovers. Book of Demons is a one-of-a-kind game that combines hack and slash with deck-building principles, allowing players to create their own missions. Players utilize magic cards to combat the darkness in the old cathedral dungeons and liberate the paperverse from the archdemon's grasp. The game employs cards to represent things, spells, and skills, with legendary cards being the most difficult. The Flexoscope engine is used to break gameplay into sessions, which adapt to the player's speed. For those looking for a challenge outside of the main game, Free Play mode provides a hard attempt. Reign's Game of Thrones turns political chaos into clever swipe-based strategy. Each decision leads to unexpected consequences, making every reign feel fresh. The writing is sharp, the art stylish, and the humor dark in all the right ways. Juggling the needs of the realm while keeping your head is a smart twist on the familiar series formula. Multiple playable characters and storylines keep the gameplay loop engaging. A sharp mind and a bit of luck go a long way in this smartly built tale of power and downfall. Operation Steel is a retro-inspired roguelite shoot-'em-up with addictive arcade action and satisfying progression. The controls are smooth, enemies come at just the right pace, and each run feels fresh thanks to random upgrades and weapon drops. Pixel art and effects are clean and energetic, giving every battle a sense of punch. Music is catchy and fits the tone perfectly. A solid pick for those who enjoy refining skills and chasing high scores. There's a lot to enjoy in its tight design and replay-friendly structure. Warborn sets up a sleek tactical battlefield with stylish mechs and satisfying turn-based combat. The anime-inspired visuals pop with clean lines and vibrant detail, while the mission variety keeps things engaging without overcomplicating the mechanics. Its accessible strategy mechanics make each encounter feel rewarding, and the commander abilities add a nice strategic layer. With a good balance of challenge and clarity, it becomes easy to lose track of time during skirmishes. A solid pick for anyone who enjoys thoughtful tactics and mecha vibes. Tanuki Justice explodes with retro energy, pairing classic arcade action with a colorful 16-bit style that hits hard. The twin Tanuki heroes leap and blast through waves of enemies with satisfying precision, backed by catchy music and sharp pixel art. Stages are short but intense, demanding quick reflexes and memorization. Boss fights are a true highlight, each one unique and challenging. For anyone craving old-school run-and-gun chaos, this game brings the heat with confidence and attitude, making every level a rush of nostalgia-fueled fun.
Be the end of me.
Duck Detective: The Ghost of Glamping turns a cozy mystery into something refreshingly fun. With its hand-drawn visuals and dry humor, the game builds a mellow yet curious atmosphere that keeps things light without being dull. The dialogue is sharp, the characters feel alive, and the investigation moves at a relaxed pace that suits the tone. It's easy to get into and hard to put down thanks to its smart writing and subtle clues. A relaxing way to step into the shoes of a duck solving weird campground drama.
Something happens to my son!
Are those...
Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
Yes.